let's see, how do I start my story? In 1981, I was lucky enough to have made a solo record. Did I say 71? 81, did I say 81? In 1981, I made a solo record, but it all started in 1980. I went to Atlantic Records and I pitched my cause, and I said, well, I would like to, first of all, see if I can't worm my way into Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers first. They said, that's probably not going to happen. And I said, well, what about the producer of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Jimmy Iovine? And they said, yeah, well, we could probably get him, so we'll introduce you to him, and you guys can make a record, maybe. And so I'm like, and so anyway, so I go out to dinner with Jimmy, and he says he'll do the record, and so we go back to Los Angeles, and I moved in with him a week later. Things moved fast in those days. And so while Jimmy was finishing up Hard Promises with Tom Petty, I was working on Belladonna. And so anyway, we make Belladonna. It comes out great. I'm very organized because he's very organized. I'm not that organized, so I had to really come up to the plate. So this was going very well. 3 months, done, beautiful, happy. He comes to me and he goes, Stevie, we have a problem. And I'm like, what? And he says, you don't have a single on your record. See how quiet it got here? Well, can you imagine the quietness that came over me? And I said, what do you mean I don't have a single? And he said, you don't have a single. And I'm like, okay, well, so do you want me to go home and try to write? He goes, no, I have a plan. He says, you know that other band that you'd really like to be in? And I'm like, yes. He says, well, Tom Petty is willing to give you a really great song, and he's willing to sing it with you. So I said, putting my oh my God, this is going to take one of my songs and kick it off the record, putting that to the side, and I'm like, I'm so thrilled. That's so amazing. And it did. This song was the single that kicked Belladonna to where it went up into the stratosphere. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to do it for you now. Stop dragging my heart around.
truly. Because I love her.
A traveling hireable duet. Parties, birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, we can do it. And we've had this, we have laughed
so
ourselves
much
across this country. We have forgotten words, we have giggled, we have looked at each other like, you just didn't come on here with a braid tonight.
And she gave me that hat.
And I did give you that hat. You can only wear the hat and keep it on. You can never take the hat off.
I'm on a learning curve,
Yes.
and I'm learning from the Queen herself.
I gave it to you so you would just take it home and put it on your dining table. So you're not leaving us. We'll see you again.
No, we'll see you soon.
One
And
month.
I love you. You know that.
Seriously, we've had so much fun. Okay, so this next song could have been